Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is something else that I do in my very little bitty spare time. In fact, I have to set my clock, my alarm, so I'll stop playing. Anyways, let me get to this. What this is I am building, I love teapots. I collect teapots. I have over 100 of them in my home. Now, so I thought it would be fun to try to build a teapot house in my Sims game. So that's what I'm trying to do here. The hardest part for me is always starting out, and now that Sims has the round rooms, that makes it a little bit easier to do this project. I had a lot of trouble centering that roof on there, so yeah. And now the Sims doesn't come with specific items to build a teapot house. Maybe that's a suggestion, because the hardest part is figuring out the handle and the spout. And I am not the kind of, I can't create things in like Blender and whatever and export them to the game. I would love to find a handle and spout to add to this, but I had to be creative and just use what I had so far. Now here I'm just looking for the top of the teapot, the little handle, so I was trying to see which would look better, and I think that worked better. Cute, that little vent. Now here I'm trying to figure out what in the world am I going to use for a spout. It didn't need to be very big, but it needed to be slightly obvious that it's a spout, you know. And then at first I was happy with that little window, and then I'm looking for a handle. What am I going to use for a handle? And again, because it's a round room, options are kind of limited as well. So I'm just flipping through them, through everything, trying to see if anything will work. What I ended up doing, as you'll see later on, actually came to me when I was in bed one night and I had to wait till the next day to put it in the game. I still haven't, as of now recording this, I still haven't quite settled on the base color of the house. Here I started with blue, I looked at pink. For now, as you'll see later on in the video, it ends up being a pastel yellow. I did want to stick with pastels because that's, for me, the cutest. And that's what I'm going for here, is more cute, fantasy looking, more than realistic looking. So it's going to be a lot of color. I started out building here in the spring. If you have seasons, it will be in the spring time. I probably should have started in the summer, because a lot of the plants that you'll see me put in later on aren't bloomed. So once it's all bloomed, I think it's gonna look really cute. So again, you can see this idea actually came to me in my sleep. Just build a skinny room for the handle and then put windows on it to see through, you know. Yeah, and so that's what I did there. The windows wouldn't let me go all the way up, so now I'm still trying to, I'm looking for something to go on the top. Oh, here I'm still figuring what color do I want the house to be. So for now I'm going with yellow. And of course, I'm not really building this fast for the sake of time. I've sped this up. Also, for the sake of time, I'm splitting this build up into multiple videos. I will do one long video if someone wants to watch it all at once, but for those, you know, that are on time constraints like myself, I am splitting it up. So there, I just thought that looked appropriate for the handle. And I think, and I do want to mention that I am building this with the move objects cheat on. Otherwise, some of this just couldn't be accomplished. I decided I hated that window for a spout. See, still playing with the base color of the house. For me, right now, the yellow really pops. So, still look. Now, see if that was inverted. And I tried to see if there was a way to invert that. But there's not. If that was inverted, it would look a whole lot. It would look really good, I think, for the spout. But it's not. And so I did not end up going with that. Instead, I went to this window here and played with it a while until I could figure out exactly how, you know, how to make it look right. And since there's no way to bring it down like a spout to curve it, I have to be creative with some foliage. And I had to change it too because I needed the roof to match. So so here I start using some foliage to kind of fill in and give the illusion that there's a spout there. It's just covered up. Yeah, I was hoping I could get a rounded wall toward, but it wouldn't. I thought that might work at first, but it didn't. It was messing things up. I love the undo button. Now see, that would have worked if I could just have raised the stairs and not the entire platform. Again, the move objects cheat is on so that I can raise things to a height that I need them to be. I'm basically hiding the fact that there's no curvature on the spout. Like, oh, it's just some overgrown shrubbery covering the spout, okay? Once this is all said and done, I am going to upload this entire lot to my gallery. Most likely unfurnished, so that whoever downloads it can furnish it however they like. Maybe I'll upload a furnished version and an unfurnished version both. I much more enjoy building in The Sims than I do actually playing The Sims storylines out. But I think this one I'm going to actually create a storyline for, you know. Again, rounded walls make things a little bit limited. See, right away you're going to see me change the door because I'm like, that doesn't look right. I mean, I want it to be colorful, but I also don't want it to look too odd and loud. Those little moments of pause is me thinking. Now we have to have a way to get into the house. And I'm so glad that this worked. I wasn't sure that it would. Stairs have always been my nemesis, always given me trouble. And this one is no exception. So I was pretty happy with it in the end there. And then I had some time left before my alarm was going to go off to tell me to stop playing because I don't want to spend all afternoon on it. So I decided to work on some of the outside. And I'm going to work on the outside before I even begin on the inside. Some of these wouldn't place where I wanted them to. I do not, now when I recorded today, I did not have the cheat move objects on, so some of these didn't place where I wanted, so I'll probably go back when I start building on this again and turn the cheats on so I can place some of this foliage where I want it to be. And that tree that I put in the back corner there, that tree I'm placing now, is going to bloom purple. So like a violet, I think. And I hope you've enjoyed watching this part 1 of my tea house Sims speed build. And watch for part 2. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.